50 episodes ago, I set out on a journey to explore a terrifying and mysterious new world. Over the course of thousands of days, I have documented my discoveries, but still, one elusive dimension has yet to be explored. The broken script is constantly evolving, and if I want a chance to understand it better, I need to find a way into the void dimension. As always, jump scares ahead. And that waystone, somewhere in that... Okay! Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you're still enjoying the series, and today is something a little bit special, because after months of playing on this world, we have reached episode 50, which feels totally unreal to say, but I honestly would not have made it even close to this far if it weren't for all of you, so huge thank you to all of you for still being here. Now, as many of you may remember, I did say I was going to add the new mod nomoon.jar into this world on episode 50. But over the last few weeks, I've been reading a lot of comments and doing a lot of thinking, and I kind of came to the conclusion that some of you, in fact, maybe a lot of you, watch my channel mainly for the broken script. So I've decided to change plans a little bit, and don't worry, I still will be doing nomoon.jar, but it will be in a separate series. And I don't want you guys to feel like you're missing out, so I will be releasing that video in the next 24 hours. Now, if you are just here for the broken script, we are definitely going to be continuing the series. So yeah, hopefully that's a bit more of a favourable outcome. Kind of the best of both worlds instead. And it means that I get to keep my broken script world kind of untouched. I did notice halfway through that intro there was a bunch of black dots on my screen, but that would definitely make sense as to why I saw them. Also, over the past few weeks, I have kind of changed up and upgraded my setup a little bit, so I do have a new keyboard. I'm hoping that it will not be picked up by my mic as much, but as always, I would really appreciate your feedback, so let me know if you can hear the keyboard still. Now, I do want to check and see if this corruptor is still here. I don't think so. Yeah, he's disappeared. I took too long to do my intro and he's gone. Although to be fair, if I did want to experiment with the null corruptors again to try and get into that tree dimension, I could realistically just go into the quartz dimension, which I think I have a waypoint for somewhere. Yeah, there it is. That one quartz dimension, if I do that on a corrupted day, then it will just spawn creatures in like there's no tomorrow. Anyway, what I was saying is, as you can probably tell, I have been doing quite a bit of AFKing, and finally, I have gotten my day cycle to go back to normal. It seems to be very inconsistent with how long it takes for the time to change back to normal, because I was AFK for literal hours. Definitely took a lot longer than last time, so I'm glad that I can finally walk around in the light again. And I'm also hoping that this chunk is finally free of circuits. Yeah, I definitely don't see any down there, because I am very keen to start the construction of the void machine that we perfected last episode. Now, 50 episodes into the series, there really isn't much in this mod that I haven't explored, but one of the very few things I've yet to even witness once is the Day-B void dimension. And I'm hoping that with the construction of the new machine, I may be able to explore it finally. Now, for anyone who might have missed last episode, let's do a little recap of what I've built. And in fact, I am so confident in this machine working that I'm not even going to take my gear off. So what we've got here is a pearl stasis chamber, which is rigged up to a redstone clock, which will, theoretically, teleport me back up once I fall in the void. In order to get to the Day-B dimension, I have to be at exactly y-80 for it to even have a chance of taking me there. But unfortunately, there is no guarantee this will happen on the first, or even the second, or even the 10th time, so this thing has to be able to work a lot of times. And all we have to do to make this work is step here, and then open up this hopper, and as soon as I put this cobblestone in, the machine will be activated. 3, 2, 1, and it goes, and I'm in the void, and back up safely. Perfect. So the machine is completely ready to go. The only thing left to do is construct this in the overworld, because I've done a lot of research, and unfortunately, this will not work in the end. You can't get to the Day-B dimension in here. For those of you who have been watching this series for more than the last episode, you will know that the hardest part about constructing this thing is not actually building it, but not dying in the process, because the second I go down here, a clock just starts ticking. It is only a matter of time until I get jumped by a circuit. Now, there are things I can do to reduce the chances of this happening, such as filling in all the holes in the walls, which I definitely need to do again. And I think it would also be smart to try lighting up this area on top a bit more. Now, as you can see, we have a few aerial observers sitting up there. They've been there for quite a while now, and I don't really want to look at them. Now, I'm not sure what the moon phase is right now, but I also want to avoid spending too much time in that chunk while it's nighttime, because that just never ends well. So what we're going to do is get a whole bunch of blocks, and we're going to try and patch up some holes in the side of this chunk. Okay, I've got a bunch of dirt, and that may not seem like the best material to use to stop creatures from getting in through the holes. But to be honest, all of the blocks I've used before haven't done anything if the circuit is aggroed at me. So all these really do is just stop the rogue circuits from like jumping into my chunk when I'm not expecting it. As you can see, it is indeed a corrupt moon phase, which means... oh, there's phantoms. Let it be known that these creatures might actually be my least favorite mob in the entire game. In fact, even if you combine modded creatures into the mix, I think the vanilla... ooh, that's not good. Just a null observer. Anyway, as I was saying, even in terms of modded creatures, I still think the Phantom is just worse than all of them. Now, you wouldn't have seen it because I cut it out, but I got attacked 3 times when I tried to do my intro today, so... easily my least favorite mob in the game. While it is nighttime, I'm kind of just trying to do some chores and get some more gunpowder, but looks like we have a visitor here. Okay, here he comes. Now hopefully he will get stuck in here. Something has managed to almost defeat the vortex. I don't know what that was, but yep, the void mist is not one of those creatures that can defeat it. What the... what was that sound? Okay, there should... oh my god. Oh, that got me good. That was definitely an unnatural thunder strike, because there is no storm here. Okay, the sun is up. Oh. Oh, I really need to be more careful. It's so difficult when they only load in when you're close. The sun has risen, and it's time to light up this area. It may not stop the circuits from spawning in the chunk, but at least it will stop them from spawning on the surface, hopefully. I really hate this forest here. The trees are just like short enough that you would get stuck running through here. You just can't escape. And it's also so difficult to see if there's anything out there. Okay, let's get this done as quickly as possible. I don't want to hang around in here. Okay, that looks pretty good. We've got kind of a little radius around the hole, which is now lit up. The next thing to do is probably, yeah, light up the staircase and fill in the holes. Okay, this is where the main carnage is. And, of course, you had to place that on my staircase. Oh, okay, that is a problem. That needs to go first. Whatever's in the cave, go away. I'm not interested. Now, this place I originally thought was safe down here because it's just lava and very well lit up obsidian. But last episode we did actually see a circuit down here. Let's do a few quick repairs here. I have no idea what's happened there, but we've lost a little bit of wood. So this is where the machine is going to be. And I should be ready to now get the materials to build the machine. Oh, great. Great timing. It is the middle of the day, so I can't imagine anything bad has spawned in. Alright, well, let's get back to work. Let's ignore the music. Oh, no way, look. The Endermen are back. Oh, this is great news. I have been in dire need of some more XP for my gear for quite a while now. It is almost broken. Okay, that was not even a minute, and my elytra is fully repaired. Perfect. So all I have to do is just gather up all of these materials again, and I should be ready. Alright, this should be most of what I need, but there are still a couple resources that I need to go gather. And the most difficult one is probably going to be an extra slime ball. Now, as much as I really do hate going into this forest, there is a small chance that there could be slime spawning in here. Although I don't know if they even can spawn on a corrupt moon. Let's just have a look and sit on the edge of it for a little while. Oh, nope, 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 nope. That is not a slime. That is not a slime. I was not even there for an entire minute, and that thing came crawling out of the forest. Oh my gosh, I've just almost died. So yeah, that is that is exactly why I do not like spending time in the spruce forest. And now I've got silhouettes spawning in. Into the vortex you go, yep. Oh, and you too. Ooh. I don't know if I want that one in there. Oh, he died. Oh, perfect, okay. And we've got two of them in there now. So, unfortunately, I was not able to find another slime ball, but I did have an idea that potentially I could find one in some of the structures that Null has been spawning. And the two places I was thinking about is Aurora Station and that one haunted village. Now, I don't actually remember if it's safe to go to Aurora Station at the moment, so let's check out the village first. Now, there is a chance that this place is even worse than Aurora Station, though. Okay, let's check. Oh, that's not good. Oh, okay, so immediately met with the blue screen of death, and I'm pretty sure I saw a couple things over here. Yeah, okay, there... Oh, yeah, there's multiple still. Too close. I don't know why. I must have, like, bugged the game out or something, and that waystone, somewhere in that... Okay! Yup, yup. Okay, so clearly this place is not safe at all. Let's get out of here. Right, so we will not be finding a sticky piston from the village. Now, the next one we're going to try is Aurora Station. However, if I do teleport straight to the Waystone, there's a chance there's a circuit right on the Waystone. So instead we're going to travel there the long way. Because that is actually the station off in the distance there, I can see it. Ooh, wait, is that a Waystone down there? How did I not see this before? Just a free one out in the middle of the landscape here. Yeah, I will definitely be taking that, thank you very much. And... oh my god, yeah. Okay, great. So my instincts were correct. There is indeed a circuit there as well. That thing has been there for a very, very long time. I'm definitely going to have to come up with a way to get rid of those things at some point, but until then, we're going to have to source our slime ball from somewhere else. Oh, that's new. I think. Great. Well, I suppose there is something else I could try, which might be interesting, and that is to just find a new area and let structures spawn in. I think that could be fun, and it's been a while since I've even explored a new area, and I did just find a waystone too, so I just have to pick a direction that I haven't really explored yet, and I'm thinking maybe that direction there. I don't think I've really been that way. Alright, I've topped up on rockets and potions as well, and let's set off at nighttime, because there really isn't much point waiting for it to be daytime. Oh, I have spotted a village over there. This doesn't look familiar. I don't think I have been to this before. But this does also look like the perfect spot, because this is a regular grasslands biome, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I've just checked, and this is a plains biome, which means the broken script should be able to spawn anything and everything in here. And while I wait, I may as well go back and begin construction because I don't think anything is going to happen during the day. I definitely fixed this at the beginning of the episode, did I not? I'm not going crazy, right? Like, I definitely fixed this. Oh, I think I know what's happening here. I'm just going to leave it this time. I'm not going to touch it because I think I know what's wrong. And I don't think it's actually a circuit. I'm pretty sure it's okay, that's not good. I'm pretty sure it's catching fire through the blocks and burning. That's why it's disappearing. I have to admit, this is easily one of the most unsettling places to be building. The only thing that could possibly... Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay, I knew it. Thank God. The blocks are just burning because there must be lava under here that's still active. And it is catching the build on fire. Admittedly not an ideal scenario, but still a lot better than circuits being the reason for that. You guys probably won't be able to hear this, but I've just heard the beginnings of very distorted music. And we all know what that means. There is an active circuit somewhere in the caves now. So far so good, the water elevator is complete. So with the water elevator in place, the next thing I need to make is the hopper clock. And for that, I'm going to need the sticky piston. And thankfully, it's almost nighttime, so we can test out this new village and see if I can get a sticky piston structure to spawn in. Ideally, I would just make like a big kind of spire in the middle here. Go straight up, and then make a little platform. Just so I can keep an eye out from a safe distance. Alright, let's grab a night vision potion, drink it up, and we should be ready to witness whatever is about to happen here. Oh! Oh, we got something. Okay, that's a good sign. Not exactly a sticky piston, but that's definitely a new one. Well, there goes my night vision. It's about to wear off. And it's still just the one structure. And the sun is about to come up over the horizon, so I don't think we're going to get anything else tonight. So for the sake of this thing not taking a million years to make, I am going to just rip one of the sticky pistons out of here. I will keep looking for another one though. Okay, the clock has been built. Now I need the off switch just on this. It is so eerily quiet down here, but I've made good progress. The redstone clock is now hooked up to the bubble elevator. Last thing to do is put in the actual mechanism that drops me, and then should be finished. Oh my god, what is going on? Oh. What the hell was that? What on earth could have just done that? The machine is almost finished. I think one more day of work on it, and it should be complete and ready to test. I have to say, after 50 episodes, the jump scares do not hit any less than they did on day one. Oh, I feel so bad. The village here still has the iron golem. I can't imagine that's gonna last very long once things start properly spawning here. I do wonder how many villages have just been totally sacrificed to the broken script throughout this series so far. This might be stupid, but I'm gonna try and see if I can sleep in one of these village beds. Oh, it's actually letting me sleep. No way. I'm honestly shocked. I didn't think it was gonna let me sleep, but yeah, nothing was spawning in, so another quiet night. Okay, so I was having trouble here, and turns out I placed the observer the wrong way up, which is such a noob mistake, but that should be fixed. Now, if I put these 7 blocks in here, there we go, the trapdoor activates, and that will drop me down. Oh, and my staircase is on fire, great. Yeah, definitely gonna have to fix that at some point. Okay, so it seems like this might be a now problem to worry about, because this is burning down a little too much. Hey, stop. And that should be enough to stop it from burning down constantly. And the only thing left to do now is to put my stuff away and get ready for a test. Alright, most of my stuff is safely away in this chest. Now there is one Oh, hello. No, thank you. Let's get that out of there. That is very bad timing. Anyway, as I was saying, the final thing that I have to prepare for the void exploration is when I go into this other dimension, if I manage to make it there, I don't want it to be a one-way trip. That means I need to bring a waystone with me. However, I don't want to risk losing a waystone to the void, so what we're going to do is I'm going to put a waystone in my ender chest, and I'm going to craft myself an ender chest to take with me into the void. And we are ready to go. Well, as soon as it goes to daytime, because I'm not going back down there at night. May as well check how the village is doing. Right. So it seems like stuff wants to spawn now. Oh. There we go. I am very sorry, villagers, but your peaceful plains biome is about to be converted into a museum of Null's worst creations. The sun is up, let's head over to the Void Observatory. Now, I was deciding what blocks to put in the hoppers, and I think the ultimate flex would be to have wither skeleton skulls in there, so that's what we're gonna do. I hope I've done this right. Let's give this thing a try. Okay, we are entering the void in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. Okay. Well, that was a little bit embarrassing, but probably would help if I removed the block of glass from here. There we go, okay. The machine is now primed. I am ready for the first proper void transit now. Let's see how it goes. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Whoa. Okay, perfect. Okay, I just started taking the void damage, but it wasn't too bad. So on this wall here, we're going to have a big line of signs, and after every attempt, I'm going to put a dash. And this wall is going to record all of the attempts that it takes until I eventually, hopefully, get to the dimension. Now, I want you guys to put in your guesses now of how many attempts this is going to take me to get into the other dimension. For any of you who are in my Discord server, if you're not, then you should be. Link is in the description below. I'm going to have somebody make a thread, and I want everyone to put their guesses of how many attempts it will take below on that thread. And for anyone who manages to guess the right number, if anyone does, because I imagine this is going to take quite a few attempts, so I have no idea. But if anyone does guess it, those who do will get a special role in my server to stand out. So make sure you get your guesses in, and I will reveal next episode how many times it takes. But it is time to head back into the void. I will see you guys on the other side. Okay, I have been doing nothing for an entire day except for jumping in the void, and I am yet to be teleported to the dimension. While I was jumping in the void endlessly, I thought I may as well go and see what ChatGPT thinks, and it made an estimate that it will take me around 30 attempts, so I will honestly be quite happy if it takes 30 attempts. That seems like a decent number. I just watched that spawn in and eat the portal. Oh, yep. Redstone hole. Okay, it's starting, it's starting. Okay, we got another far away over there. And I think, yeah, there is a silhouette waiting for me straight at the bottom. Oh! Oh, yes, look! Oh, I don't have my stuff on me. I'm sorry, Null Corruptor. There is a very unfortunate fate ahead of you. Oh, just look at him disappear. Oh, no way, you're joking. Another one? That is 2 in 2 episodes. After not seeing that thing for like 40 episodes. Oh, there's a structure up there too. Wait, what? No way. I made some of those before. It's one of those little door trap things. Oh, that's kind of cool to see. I was not expecting to see another static. Oh, yep. Well, the night is over and the village is looking a little worse for wear. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. That's not your house. I don't know what that is, but I wouldn't go into it if I were you. Anyway, time to go straight back to jumping in the void. So, before we continue with the video here, you may notice things look a little bit different. And this is because usually this is where the episode would have ended. But for episode 50, I really didn't want to leave you guys on a cliffhanger, and I am determined to reach this dimension before this episode finishes. Now, unfortunately, episode 50 is going to take me a bit longer than I would have liked to get out, but I assure you, there is a good reason for this, and that is because I am now updated to the newest version of the broken script. I am no longer on 1.20.1, I have now migrated fully over to 1.21. And this was no easy task, so I'm very sorry if this episode takes a long time to come out, but I promise you it was worth the wait. Now you may be wondering what has changed on the new update, and there are quite a lot of features that have been overhauled and changed, but also many bugs that have been fixed. And one of the things in this update that has changed is that it is now a much higher chance of getting to this new dimension than it was in the old update. And I do want to give a huge shout out to Redstone, one of the developers of the broken script, who was a huge help in upgrading this mod pack to the newer version. I didn't even think it would be possible, but somehow he's worked his magic and here we are. Now, unfortunately, upgrading didn't come without a few obstacles, which is the main reason this video has taken so long to come out. Now, you'll probably notice over the course of the remainder of this episode and the next few episodes, but some of the data from my previous world hasn't been transferred properly, so for example, I've had to relocate all of my waystones because waystones mod has changed a little bit between versions. Now it costs experience to travel between places, which is honestly a lot more balanced than what it was before, but it also means I'm going to have to take that into consideration a bit more and probably make more use of my Enderman farm. Now the other thing that has happened has been a little bit more detrimental, and that is all of my backpack data has been wiped. So all of the items I kept inside backpacks is gone. Now this is a little bit frustrating, but it is not the end of the world, and I don't think it will take too long to get back some of the items I'm missing. The main things was kind of like my netherite set, which I should have spare netherite in the chest somewhere that wasn't in an ender chest. Now with that out the way, we can focus on the more exciting aspects of this new version. And that is the fact that we now have the mace available to us, and all of the other trial chamber features, which I cannot wait to see how they interact with the broken script. Now before we get back to the video, there is one more thing I want to mention, and you've probably already noticed, but I have completely repaired Vortex Station Observatory finally. Now when I loaded up the world initially, I had to load in a couple 100,000 chunks for distant horizons. So instead of sitting around, I used that time to do something a bit more constructive and get rid of the giant staircase. So anyway, thank you all so much for being patient for this episode. I really wanted to get into this dimension for episode 50, and it's looking like this might finally be possible. So at long last, let's finally prepare for this new dimension. Okay, so all I've been told is that the chances for being teleported to the dimension in this version are much higher than on the other one. So there is a chance this will just work first try. I'm not sure what the probability is exactly, but I'm fairly confident we will be seeing this dimension very soon. This moment has been a long time coming, but it is finally time to visit this new dimension. Okay, on 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh my gosh, it worked. Whoa, what is this? Okay, let's get the waystone down as soon as we can. There we go. The waystone is down. What have I've just been given a disc. This is such a weird biome. I've never seen this block before. Actually, I have. I've seen this on the episode I did with One Last Time. And I'm pretty sure we saw these blocks in one of the clan base houses. But I have no idea what these are. Okay, I can open these doors. I have placed the waystone down so we can come back here if something bad happens. Alright, let's explore a little bit. This really is a bit of a maze. What do these do? They look like active terminals. Oh. I have no idea what this is, but we can definitely research this more. Now, I need to be careful here because I could very easily lose my place. And I don't have a warp stone on me, so if I get lost, it's not going to be a happy ending. Whoa, this place is massive. Maybe even infinite. What the heck was that? Okay, there could be creatures living in here. I need to be careful. Oh, it's another one. These things are just everywhere in here. This... Oh, what the heck? Okay, that can't be good. I need to stay very aware of my surroundings in here. This really does feel like I've just fallen into the back-end systems of the broken script. I'm getting a bit low on torches here. Definitely seems like it's just infinite. With a bunch of these computers sitting around. Okay, I think it's time to head back. I don't want to get too lost in here. I can't believe we got in on the first try. They definitely made it much easier to get here. Now, I'm not going to spoil how many attempts it took me to get in here in total, but I'm just going to say it was quite a few, including the previous version. So I'm very happy they made it easier to get in. I don't think I can really mine these blocks either. They seem to be like bedrock almost. Yeah, that's not happening. Oh, I'm a bit lost. Okay, there we go. I have no idea what the admin code could be. Let's just try something random. You know, maybe Null's a bit lazy with his passwords. You know, we've all done this before. Okay, well, that definitely didn't work. What if I execute 1, 2, 3, 4 to all sectors? Oh, what the... Okay. I don't know if that was... I don't know if that actually did something or if I just had that happen to me naturally, but I wonder if I can break this block and bring it back. I mean, I doubt it, but that would be so cool. Okay, let's teleport back to the overworld and get my stuff. Okay, I've got myself some tools and some wood, just so we can test out a few things. Let's head back in there. Oh, what the... Oh no, this is not good. I didn't get the warp stone, I'm such an idiot. Why did I not bring that with me? And it spawned me somewhere new. Oh, crap. Okay, I'm completely lost in here now. Yeah, I didn't really think this through very well, did I? I did not expect it to just toss me in here. Okay, the best I can do is I can try and navigate via coordinates. And... we're gonna head this way. I'm saying this way goes back home. It's infinite, but also there's dead ends at the same time. I mean, look at that. Such a weird layout. Okay, so this is going to be important to know for next time, that it does not teleport me to the same place each time when I go back in. I should have known because it did the same thing to me for Terror Station, and I have to have the warp stone on me in order to get back. Now, if this dimension is anything like the other dimensions, then there must be a way out somewhere. Which means it's just a matter of finding the way out. Unless it's something to do with these terminals, but I'm really not sure how to even begin to try and interface with it. Let's see if I can break it. No, I don't think I can. Well, we may as well take some photos while we're in here. There's a photo of the terminals. Oh, wow. The lighting in the photo is horrible. I'm glad it doesn't look like that in here. Now, there is definitely some kind of order to this chaos. This isn't just totally random. The rooms seem to be organized in certain ways. Oh, this is new. Okay, let's take a photo of this. You know, this honestly seems like a pretty good room for a little headquarters. If I could, you know, find my waystone again. I've been in here for about like 5 minutes. I think the other dimension usually gave me between 10 and 15 minutes. Okay, this looks a bit different. This room is just totally dark. And this is a lot more open than the other place was. Okay, I wonder if I can just like build up into this, because this looks like the block that you escaped from in the other mazes. But it doesn't seem to have done anything. Can I interact with it? No. Can I pearl into it? Oh. Well, I just saw the sky for a second. Now, I did want to come and test this originally, which makes it even more stupid that I didn't bring a warp stone with me. But I want to see if I can like ladder glitch out of here. Like the same way you can do it with the nether roof, I want to see if I can try and like glitch out of here. Ooh. Oh! What has just happened there? Did it just teleport me back in? Okay, yeah. Oh! Oh, no. Oh, what have I done? Oh. Oh. Oh, no. Okay. I was not expecting that to happen. I'm lucky it gave me slow falling for a second, but... Oh, that's worn off now. I almost ended up in the void there. What on earth is this place? Well, I was already in pretty deep trouble when I was in there without a warp stone, but now I'm not even in the maze anymore, so... This is... this is arguably a worse position to be in. I don't think there's any way I'm getting out of this without dying. But it's super interesting that there actually is terrain underneath this maze. And theoretically this would be the ideal spot for a research base. It doesn't seem as if the terrain extends forever like in the other dimensions. It seems to just stop in like an island. And I can't really tell for sure, but I don't think time is moving. I think it's just time stasis like the other dimensions too. Definitely take a photo of this too, even if I'm probably not gonna make it out alive. Okay, well, realistically, if I can end a pearl phase out of this thing, then I can end a pearl phase back into it, right? That's gotta be how this works. Alright, let's build a little staircase. Oh my... Jeez, that's so loud. Every time it happens, it's super loud. Okay, this is a lot higher up than I expected. I'm glad I brought enough blocks with me, otherwise I would have been mining dirt for 20 minutes. Okay, we're back up to the maze. Now I just need to make a little platform here. And now for the ladders, there we go. And the ender pearl. Oh! Oh, okay, that worked. And I'm back in. Alright, still no sign of... Oh! What is that? I just got a book. Null by null. Null error.object error.null.object.alone 3.notbehind.entity type player receive data invalid reboot failed reset player data. I kind of regret opening this book now. It's like... Okay, that is really set in the paranoia. I do not like the idea of that. That is not the kind of thing you want to be getting in your inventory in a place like this. Please let me out of here. And yeah, that's done nothing. Null. Execute. Outside? Wait, that actually did something. What do you mean outside? I was just outside the maze. I don't think he's out there. And if he is, then I don't want to go back out there. What if I try other names? Integrity. Error.nextNight. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe I should not have done that, actually. Let's try Herobrine? Unknown. What about my own name? Oromancy. Unknown. Okay, what about Revoxel? I'm pretty sure that's somebody. What if I execute it to all of them? Unknown. What about Circuit? Let's see. Unknown. Well, I'm glad I've found some way to interact with this thing, but if you guys have any more ideas of stuff I can say in here, please let me know in the comments. I do want to try as many things as possible. Okay, what if we try XX ran to die XX? I'm pretty sure that's it. Error. Hang on, that's different to what... If I just put in something random... Okay, it said error, not unknown command. Well, that is quite interesting, but I really have no idea what that's been doing, and I'm a little bit worried about when I put in integrity and it said next night. I kind of have a feeling that the way out of here is to do with these terminals, but I'm really not sure what word I'd have to put in there. I've tried a combination of outside, let me out, overworld, escape, and I have just eaten my last golden carrot, which probably means that I need to try and find my way out of here right now. I think that I might just try and phase out of here again. Okay, this isn't going too well. I think I might end up dying of suffocation. Oh. Oh! Oh! Okay, well that worked, but I'm not sure if that's something I wanted to do. Yeah, I think it might be over for me. It was inevitable as soon as I went in there without a warp stone, but... Oh! What on earth? Why has it saved me again? just saw a little smiley face. Okay, yeah, something is definitely in here. I don't know if it's just null or if there's something else, but sooner I get out of here the better. Well, unfortunately, my health is low and my hunger is almost depleted, and soon I won't be able to run any further. I think it's time I accept my fate, and I'm going to create a little cache with these photos, just in case I can ever find my way back here, and this book as well. After trying so hard to get into this dimension and explore it, it seems that the real challenge was to get out, and I don't think I'm going to be doing that. So unfortunately, my remains are going to stay here. I'm going to keep a record of my coordinates so one day we can come back and reclaim this evidence. But until then, my journey here is complete. So this definitely kind of gives you a little idea of how things are about to change in this series, because this... Oh, great. As I was saying, I'm stuck here with whatever that is. No, I can't see you because my screen's black. And the only way that I'm getting back... Oh my goodness, what is going on? There must be something out there watching me. Okay, the music's done, but as I was saying, there is no way for me to get back home. Now that Waystones cost XP, it's not as overpowered anymore, and I can't just teleport around. There is no way for me to get down from here safely. Local game hosted... The heck is happening? Oh my god! What was that? Jesus, okay. What I need to do is I need to break this bed, and I'm going to have to die again, and hopefully I respawn at spawn. Somebody just joined the game. It's Ram to die. I can see him down there. I'm not sure if you guys can see him or not. It might be very dark, but I'm looking straight at him. Oh! What is going on? Please stay over. What the heck? And it's raining. Yeah, great. This is absolute chaos. I knew that things were going to be a bit different when I updated, but I was not expecting this. I need to make... Oh yeah, the structure's starting to spawn in. I need to make a run for this, and I think I need to get to that ocean there, and then go all the way around. I have to avoid this guy. Alright, let's go, let's go. Well, I placed the bed down, but I missed the bed, and now I'm back at spawn. Okay, home is over there, I just have to make it back. I would really love a torch about now. I think I'm gonna have to pick up one of the redstone torches. Just to see. Okay, there we go. Let's try and make it home. Oh, no way there's slimes here now. You know what? Okay, this might be a bit ridiculous, but I'm gonna grab some slime balls while we're here. Gotta make the best of the situation, alright? Okay, let's get back. I need to avoid coming out of... Oh! What on earth? Okay, well I have food and I have a warp stone. I don't have an XP level though. That was kind of clutch that the Ender Pearl stasis chamber decided to teleport me then. But now I have to... Oh no, why is this gotta be here? Get out of here. I'm hearing sounds, which probably means something has spawned up above me. Please don't jump down here, whatever that was that just spawned. Okay, let's go F5 mode. I don't see anything. Okay, we're gonna run. It has been so long since I've been in a situation like this. I did light up this area recently, so that has probably saved me a good deal of grief getting back. Okay, I have just enough XP to get up into my base. Oh, thank God. What was that? I just heard TNT go off. Please tell me that wasn't in my base. Okay, I don't think it was. I need to recover my stuff, but I don't have enough XP to get to Singularity Station. Okay, I've got raw copper. I could smelt that. And then hopefully the XP I get from this will be enough. I do have to say though, I am super excited to be playing on this update finally, and to be able to enjoy all the new features of the mod. It seems to now cost a lot more experience to get to Singularity Station, which means I can no longer just hide over a Singularity whenever I want. Okay, there we go. 3 levels it costs to get to Singularity. Okay, thankfully though, I have my stuff back. And I'm going to have to see what I can do about getting some new gear, because the only thing I have left is my netherite pickaxe. All of these backpacks have been wiped of their data. There are a lot of new challenges ahead, but I am very keen to continue this series. I hope you've all enjoyed the 50 episodes of this series so far. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. And here's to another 50 episodes. And just before we go, I want to give a little reminder to keep an eye out for the first episode of the new series for nomoon.jar. That should be out in the next 24 hours. And I really hope you guys enjoy it as much as you've enjoyed the TBS series. And if not, then TBS will always still be here. See you all soon.